Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A report here that was unexpected for today, but I'm stepping in and going to give you a quick summation for those of you who don't follow interest rates, bond prices, inflation rates, all the numbers. So, this is sort of in layman's terms I'm trying to give to you. This is the Abundance Oracle. CNN came out with some news today, and instead of reading it to you, you can look it up if you want. The title is a global bond sell-off, and what that means in layman's terms is when you have something to sell because you need the money in, because you have to pay your bills. When that item is not selling, what do you have to do? You have to lower the price to get someone to buy it, right? Lowering the price is not good for whoever is selling the item, but you have to pay your debts, so there's nothing you can do about it. You must sell. You're almost forced to sell or go bankrupt is basically your option. That's in layman's terms, easy to understand terms. Now I'm going to tell you why the U.S. government is in a pickle. Ready? We're going to start out with a sell-off of bond in the markets is accelerating, fueling concerns over government financing and raising the specter of higher borrowing costs. Now, what you need to know as a regular person is that the UK government has had to raise their yields the highest since 1998 to get someone to buy their bonds so that they get the cash in to be able to pay their bills. Japan, the same thing. They have got, after ending the negative rates they had, it's seen the highest 10-year government bond yield, hitting the highest in 13 years. Not good. They need the cash in. Asia Pacific, India's 10-year bonds rose. And I'm going to tell you, well, you don't need, okay. So Australia and New Zealand benchmark government bonds were also near 2 months highs. The only people that didn't have trouble was China, and China is actually going bankrupt. Their record bond yield went lower. So what's going on? We have not just your and my personal household economy failing to be able to pay our bills and needing to sell our leftover stuff in the closets and get rid of things and also stop buying. But now you have countries that are starting to go through the same thing. And that is very bad for the United States because we're now competing against all these other countries to need to have the best price on our bonds so that they don't take their money to a different country. They leave it with the United States. So I hope this helps to explain what's going on, and it should give you a pause for concern because this is going to affect you and I as Americans. Our taxes will probably be going up. We're in my 30 years now, I'm going to say we're going to be hitting a deep recession, and this time it'll be acknowledged by the government, whereas the previous statistics were not accurate, let's say, this one will be reported accurately. And you and I are in for a very, very bumpy road 2025, 2026, and maybe 2027. But we need to do this to fix the economy. If we don't, it'll be a major depression instead of a recession that we're going into. So buckle up, save as much money as you can, and if you have bills, you need to get those bills, the debt, paid off as fast as possible. Stop worrying about your wants, nice things. You need to handle what is very important to you so that you can keep those things very important to you. And business closures, just so you know, in 2024, before all this shit hit, SHTF, I'm sorry, before stuff hit the fan, was up 42% from 2023 to 2024. Homeless rates in 2024 from 2023 were up 18%. We are now in a big, big, big problem. We have a big mess. And just because the stock market hasn't crashed yet doesn't mean it won't. So buckle up. Literally, buckle up and do everything you can to sell anything you don't need now while people still have a little bit of money left. All right, this is the Abundance Oracle. Please subscribe. If you have any questions, because I know I tried to explain this in a simplified version, you can go back to the CNN article, just pull it up on the internet, and it's just sometimes complicated to read because they don't like you to know exactly what's going on. All right, Abundance Oracle, hope you come back. Sorry I added an extra little chit chat here. Bye-bye.